I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, yes, I'm an entrepreneur. Ooh, yeah. Crystal Mitchell, do you have my business plan? Just review the pages of my marketing plan. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Business Zone with Gilbert Buchanan, the small business paramedic, and my co-host Crystal is not here today. So I've got two temporary co-hosts, and they are
Jasondra Gibbs
and Alisha White Madison.
And today we're going to have a fantastic show. We've got two guests here in the studio today, and it's going to be phenomenal. As you know, the Business Zone is about providing opportunities for small businesses. We create a platform where small businesses can get together and meet supplier diversity contract providers and obtain opportunities. On this show, what we do is we provide training, tips, guidance, support, services to businesses so they can understand how to become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. So this is what the Business Zone is all about, and today we are ready to go into that zone. So, Jasondra, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Good. Now, Jasondra was a former guest on our show. She was here, I think, 3 or 4 shows ago, and she loved it so much, she just wanted to come back.
That's right.
And Alisha, you also were on the show.
Yes.
How long ago was that?
Wow, it seems like it's been about maybe 3 months.
Really? That long?
That long.
Wow. See, I know I've been going to Vegas back and forth, and it was during one of those times that you came in, and I hear you did a great job.
Wonderful.
So, more power to you. Keep on doing the good work.
Great.
Now, for our audience who are out there and just tuning in, you're on the Business Zone. You can log into morrismedialive.com if you want to access us live so you can see the show online, or you can give us a call at 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375. So, Jasondra, what's been going on?
I've been really, really busy, juggling a lot of blessings, but it's been a good week.
Excellent.
Good week.
So, for the audience who don't really know much about Jasondra, do you want to tell them a little bit about your company, what you do for small business, and how, after they've seen you on the show today, they'll fall in love with you?
Well, I have a digital media firm, and I help companies with their digital marketing. A lot of companies out there are afraid of the digital marketing landscape, and we have many different platforms that we can assist them with, and it's affordable.
Good.
And a lot of people think it's very expensive, but it's not, and that's our passion, that's our purpose, and our mission is to make digital marketing affordable.
Well, the thing is with business, especially small businesses, when we hear about marketing, we're thinking, okay, that's going to be a big expense. We're going to need to have buco bucks in order to afford it. So, maybe you might want to share with them a little bit about how that might not be so expensive for them.
Well, it's how you start out. I mean, there's different phases that an individual business can start out with. We can start out with maybe some email marketing, maybe some Facebook marketing, and then we can end up into video marketing, where you have to, hire actors and actresses to do a commercial and things of that nature. So we can start where the business is, able to enter the game with, and we chart out their business plan, we chart out what their desires are, and then once we see what their needs are, then we'll create a plan, and then we execute.
Okay. And also, audience, I've been to Jasondra's facility over in Playa Vista, and I'm telling you, it's an amazing facility. Maybe you might want to tell them where that facility is located and how they can gain access to that facility.
Well, it's located in Playa Vista, right off of Jefferson Boulevard, right down the street from Whole Foods. I don't know if people are familiar with that area. It has grown tremendously in the last couple of years. Since Google's there now, it's coined Silicon Beach. And so it's the West Coast version or the Southern California version of Silicon Valley. So the facility I'm located at is called Control Collective, and it's a hidden secret. From the street, you can't even tell it's an office building.
Right.
And it's a true collaborative space. I've been in the business consulting arena for over 20 years, and I've been at many facilities, especially the Regis facility, where that's basically shared office space. But this is a collaborative workspace where people share ideas and concepts and funding sources. It's just been a blessing for me. And I just encourage everyone to kind of check into it. It's a great place to kind of regenerate your business and inspire your business and get a jump start.
Well, I've certainly been there and I've seen it, and believe me, I'm impressed by that facility. It's really nice, state of the art, brand new, and everyone there is like family.
Yes.
So I really like that.
I love it.
So Alisha Madison,
yes, Mr.
you've got
Gilbert.
that rich name. So tell me a little bit about, for the audience who is watching right now and listening, tell them a little bit about Alisha Madison and what you do and why we decided to bring you on as our co-host today.
Yes. So, Gilbert, I have years and years, and I don't want to say how many, but a long time worth of career experience working in corporate America. I've also worked for one of the top consulting firms, Ernst & Young, now known as EY. And so that means that I've worked for just almost hundreds of companies.
Wow.
I could just literally go down the list of how many companies I've worked for. And so with all of that experience, and I've also had multiple businesses, some that I still manage to this point. So many people are like, Alisha, how do you manage so many different businesses as well as your career, and then you still have your outside activities? And it comes down to my tribe.
Wow.
And so I realized early in my career the importance of who you surround yourself with. To leverage them as a knowledge base.
That's correct.
And so when I would see other women, especially minority women, they wouldn't have that kind of relationships with other professionals. They had a lot of social relationships, church relationships, but I didn't see them honing in on the professional relationships they needed to leverage. And I try to keep in contact with all of the people that I've worked with over the years.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's companies that are probably, 20, 30 years, and I still know people, and I could reach back into that
That's
company.
how we do it. That's how we do it.
And so I, thought, well, I need to share this kind of access to people that haven't been doing it. And so they've been missing out on those opportunities. So I started an organization called the Bella Network.
That's right.
And we're a tribal-based organization.
That's what I'm talking about.
We create environments where we help each other thrive, survive, build upon, grow, connect, empower. Well, all those wonderful attributes of a group of people that are moving continuously forward and upward.
So not only does it take a village, but it also takes a tribe.
It takes a tribe.
It takes a tribe within that village.
Right.
I like that.
And I say tribe because in ways you need to be able to reach out of your immediate local, family and church environment into environments that are well beyond what traditionally would have been your reach.
Oh, yes.
And so you need to know accountants and attorneys and doctors and dentists and teachers and administrators.
And business management consultants.
Yes, and all kind, and that that was the biggest thing is you need to know consultants that have a variety of experiences.
That's what I'm talking
about. You can't
about.
just rely on one type of consultant,
Yeah.
And so we bring all of these people when we talk about digital marketing,
Yes.
all of that to play so that when we're having discussions, you're not just focused on one topic.
Right.
You have someone in the room that can give you subject matter expert opinion on all the topics.
That's what I'm talking about. I love that.
Yeah, and then as you're talking and you're listening about one industry, you realize, wait, I could use that in my industry.
Yes.
And then you're able to start to apply it and see how it would work, because there's no new idea.
That's true.
It's just how you reapply it in the situation that you find yourself in.
Repackage and represent it.
And repurpose. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And so that's what my new passion is really getting the Vela Network to grow and thrive, and for people to see it as a way of life.
I hear
with
that.
Dealing with their businesses and their careers, because we go for career women as well as business women, and our hopes is to move the career women into their own business.
That's what I'm talking about. That's great. So how strong is that network? How many strong is it?
Well, I
100,
tell
1,000?
people we're not going after quantity, we're going after quality.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so we have some really high-powered women that are a part of our organization. Last year, we had one of the general managers of Uber. Mm-hmm. We had a chief officer of HP.
Oh, yeah.
We have attorneys that are some really high-powered attorneys that are going around the world and making some influential things happen. We have neurosurgeons that are a part of our group.
It's beautiful.
And so, but we also have people that are starting out in their career. And that's the critical point, is that we have more of a mentoring environment where our high-powered, high-level women, they're right at the cusp of their career where they're ready to maybe sit back and fully retire. Before they walk away, they want to do some mentoring and coaching and really lay the land out for women that are just starting out or at the mid-level of their career.
Well, this is so, how should I say, relevant to our show topic today, because today's topic is all about providing opportunities and resources for individuals within the community and also within organizations. And then see how star performers within the community take those skill levels and opportunities and excel with it. So that is tremendous.
Wonderful.
That is tremendous. I really like that. So over the past week, I have participated in some workshops. I did a workshop for Edison on Monday. Is it Monday or Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. August 1st. Was August 1st. Seemed like a long week to me because there's so many things going on. But did a workshop. It's called Building Your Operational Capacity. And that was a great workshop. Edison has a program called EDGE program, which means Entrepreneurial Development, Growth, Education. And we had some executives from other companies that participated in that, and it was great. We talk about the building operational capacity. We talked about risk management, risk assessment. We divided the company into 4 categories, and we build each one of the 4 capacities because, as most of us know, each company is comprised of, the infrastructure of a company is comprised of 4 parts. You got business planning, general operations management, business development and marketing, cash flow management. So we divided those companies into those 4 areas, and we build out each one for them. It was phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, we had a great workshop. And as a matter of fact, I've got another workshop that's coming up August 17th, I think, with the LA Latino Chamber of Commerce downtown. So we're going to be doing marketing and business development. So that's just an amazing thing. And as I mentioned earlier, maybe you weren't here, but I'm the procurement chairperson for the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So we'll be hosting a convention in Sonoma County. So way up north.
Wine country.
Wine country, exactly. Unfortunately, I don't drink wine, but I'll try to enjoy the other amenities, right? But we're going to have a convention, and the convention is going to be from the 24th to the 25th. And I'm going to be hosting 2 workshops there for the participants. We're going to have a matchmaking event where contract providers will come together and provide opportunities to many of the small businesses there. So I'm going to be teaching a workshop on building your operational capacity and contract readiness. And then one of my team members of Buchanan and Associates will be teaching branding and designing. So it's going to be an amazing event. There's also going to be the Hispanic Shark Tank. We're going to have a Shark Tank on the program.
Wow.
So small businesses will be able to come up and pitch their business ideas and try to get funding, because there'll be massive funders there. So it's going to be great. I attended last year, and we held it in the Inland Empire. And the Shark Tank, Hispanic Shark Tank, came up, and I think there were about 5 or 6 people, small businesses, who pitched their ideas. And I think 3 of them got funded.
Wow.
3 of them got funded.
That's fabulous.
Oh, yes. It's an amazing thing. So, I'm really looking forward to that. So it's going to be great.
Good.
It's going to be great. So anything else going on in your circles? I know last Sunday we were at an event over in Playa Vista over at your place.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There was a Building LA Today event.
Yes.
It was assisting individuals who are interested in getting certified and tapping into all the growth that's going on in our city. Inglewood, LA, the airport, metro. So it's pretty awesome.
Right.
You were a guest speaker.
Oh,
you
yes.
were awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate
we're
it.
going to start doing those once a month.
Yes.
And so it was great having you there as a guest.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
See, what we're trying to do is we're trying to empower small businesses. We're trying to get them to build their capacity. So not only will they be business ready, but they'll also be contract ready and bank loan ready.
Yes.
So when they get opportunities, they can actually perform.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
it's very important.
Yes,
Very important.
definitely. And you were there.
Yes, I was there.
Yes.
And so I'm looking forward to going monthly.
Yes.
And then in November, the Bella Network is having their annual conference. It'll be a 3-day conference. It's November 3rd through the 5th. And we start early, we end late. We start at 7 in the morning and we go darn near till midnight.
Oh, wow.
And so we mix in there, all of the workshops, the sessions, the panels, as well as we have some fun.
That's hardcore. I like that.
Oh, yeah. We do things hardcore.
I love that. I met someone who is a part of the Bella Network last week at the same event over there. Her name is Layla Christine Thompson.
Yes.
Right? And I think she said she does a website for you guys.
She does a lot of things for us.
Yes.
Yeah. So she's one of our social media gurus.
Right.
She has her own magazine. She has her own business where she has honey nail glams. So she's one of our high-powered, high-level mover, shaker. She's involved in a lot of things.
That's good.
We're all trying to give Oprah a run for her money.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, I have a little secret to share. I don't know if she's ready for me to share this about her, but she did get her certification. She got 2 of them.
Yeah.
She got 2 certifications with the city of Los Angeles.
And rather quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yes.
So I just want to put it out there to let the listeners and the viewers know that there is hope, and if you're strong and you follow up, you're persistent, you will get your certification.
Yes.
Yeah. So she did it, and she made those calls. She packaged it within a few days, submitted it, and it was amazing.
The power of a tribe. So
That's what I'm talking about.
We pulled it off, and so she is one of the people that you can come and meet and spend time with at the conference.
Yes, definitely. So the conference is in November.
It's in November. It's going to be right here in El Segundo, California, right near the beach, about 3 miles from the airport, and it's one of those things you don't want to miss. Actually, our next guest was one of our speakers last year.
Oh, really?
And she will be one of our speakers this year as well.
Well, now I can't wait to hear that next guest then and hear what she has to offer. Because, I've been hearing some great things about her, so I really want to check it out and see how it is. What I'd like to do, I'd like to open an invitation to you to send us your materials for that event so we can broadcast it here on the program. And as you know, this show is videotaped, so we get to upload it to YouTube. And all of this, has a potential of going viral.
Yes,
power.
Perfect.
Yes, power in the try, right?
Yeah, power.
So anything else going on?
No, I'm actually really excited about working with the Bella Network.
I know.
Yes,
I've been hearing great things about Crystal. Been saying a lot of great things about.
Oh my God, Crystal was one of our really popular speakers last year. She did a workshop that was amazing as well.
Yes.
So we had some amazing workshops.
Oh yeah,
they were all my favorites.
Oh yeah. And again, for those of you who are just tuning in, you're listening to the Business Zone with Gilbert Buchanan and Crystal Mitchell. Crystal is not here today. Crystal is out traveling on the East Coast, and as a matter of fact, she's traveling with some kids, some teenagers. She's coaching and mentoring them, and they're pursuing some great opportunities on the East Coast. So I'm sure she's going to come back with some great information regarding how those programs work and how the kids participated and what they achieved. So, Crystal, we're here and we're missing you, and we can't wait for you to get back so we can have a great show again. So, not to say the show today is not great, but we love to have you here with us, and so you can share your great words of wisdom. So, Alisha.
Yes.
So tell us, how does someone get involved with the Bella Network?
Well, so we're looking for women that have potentially been in their career for a little time, but we do take new people that are interested in starting to develop their career. So we also have a college student program. So if you're still in college and you want to volunteer for our conference or even some of our events, so we do take people right at the entry level of going into their careers or starting their business. But to get involved, you just have to have a desire, and you have to be someone that wants to be a reciprocator. So we look for women that aren't just about always seeking out help and support, but are also about reciprocating and giving and supporting. So with our members, just like with Crystal, when I showed up here for the show, she had a need, and I was able to fill in. And so that's what we do as a part of the Bella Network. We support and uplift each other. And a lot of times with especially African American or minority women, we don't always have employees within our business. And so sometimes you just need a helping hand, someone who can just show up and support and just be humble enough to take directions. And so that's another part of our organization, is that if you need that additional hand for something that you're doing, you can have some high-powered women show up to be in support of you, instead of trying to only look out for themselves. So we look for women that are about helping and empowering each other. That's our focus.
So what if a guy wants to help?
Well, we actually do have men that help with our organization for our 3-day conference. Our third day is all about the men. We call it the Gospel According to Men, and we have men come in and talk to us about their perspective in business, and from a perspective of how they see women and what we do and some of the things that we do well. And it's just a fun, exciting day. And actually, that ends up being one of the most popular days of the conference because of the dynamics and the interaction and really getting an understanding how men and women relate to each other in both the business aspect and in a career aspect.
Because I would like to be a part of it, and the reason several reasons I'd like to be a part of it. One, because my best clients are women. I prefer doing business, and guys, don't feel discriminated, okay? But my track record works much better with the women population. I'm sorry.
Documentation means conversation.
Documentation, and the women listen.
Yes.
When you give them advice or you give them counseling or support or coaching, they listen. They don't tell you that, oh, I got this. If they don't, if they don't have it, they'll tell you that they don't have it, and they need your help. But many guys, they'll say, I got this. And at the end of the day, they really don't have it. And they're going, oh, man, I should have listened. Well, it's too late. And that's when I increase my prices.
Usually it's ego that gets involved.
Well, that's one of the key things that we focus on, is we really start to break down some of those bad habits that people have. And it's not just women. I mean, everybody has them. And so we do work on habits as a part of our conference. So with that being said, I'd love to participate at some point, because I have a lot of information I could share at some of these events. And, I'd like to get with you and Jasondra, Crystal, and Layla, and see how we can get this going. Yeah, we're really at the point now where we're trying to we're working on doing monthly events in cooperation with other organizations. So our focus is more sharing and collaborating. We really push the partnership aspect of doing business. And so we don't have to be the ones organizing all of the different events, but we'll sure publicize yours and get our members to come and support. And so, we're about partnership and collaboration as well.
Sounds great. So
So we already have one right here.
I hear that. She's phenomenal.
She is.
And she's telling the truth. I mean, she approached me at the event last Sunday, and I was telling her, I'm getting ready to start a new group. She said, why? We should all work together. And, really, actually, I'm already practicing that mindset. I've been going to events for years, and lately in the last year, I've been going to events, and I'll talk about I'm doing digital marketing, and I noticed that 4 or 5 people at the events or the lead group that I'm at are also doing the same thing. So I started reaching out to these ladies and say, hey, let's work together. So we don't look like we're a one-person show. And actually, we've been tackling some huge contracts doing that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huge. Like we're doing the digital marketing for the MLK parade and concert this coming January, which will be the 35th anniversary of Martin Luther King's birthday being a holiday. And I couldn't do that by myself. But now we have, 6 of us are tackling in this. And we all have individual businesses that are very, very successful. But together, we're stronger. And it's just been a wonderful, wonderful experience. And I just want to see more people do that. We tend to want to keep everything to ourselves or think we can do it by ourselves. And we tend to be competitive and kind of, I can't even explain it when we meet individuals in our space or in our industry. But now I'm just really promoting that because I've lived it. It works. And I would love to see more people do that, collaborate. I mean, truly collaborate.
I like that.
And I believe it'll just be a win-win for everybody involved.
Well, I've said this over and over that the bigger companies are doing it. They're collaborating. They're joint venturing. They're going after bigger opportunities because they pool their resources to build their capacity. So we've got to do the same as smaller businesses as well. And plus, once we pool our resources, what happens is, let's say there are 4 of us who are pooling our resource. I bring certain skills to the table.
Exactly.
This person brings certain skills to the table. You bring certain skills. So you put that all together. Powerful. That makes it amazing.
Powerful.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of thing I'm talking about. So with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to take a break right now. But I just want to let you know, if you're just tuning in to the Business Zone, this is the Business Zone that you're listening to. And we've got some great people here on our panel today, and I just can't wait for you guys to call in. Our phone number here is 323-293-3375. That's 323-293-3375. Let's take a break.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.
So we're back on the Business Zone. This is Gilbert Buchanan, the small business paramedic, along with
Jasondra Gibbs.
and
Alisha Madison.
that's right. And they're sitting in for my wonderful co-host, Crystal Mitchell. So, small business entrepreneurs and everyone out there listening, we've got a wonderful guest here on our show today. Who do we have here, Alisha?
We have Tana Session.
All right.
Wow, I am so excited that I get the opportunity to introduce her. Tana and I both worked for Ernst & Young. So she worked for E&Y back in the mid-'90s, around the same time that I did. And she has her degree in business administration and MBA degree in organizational psychology and development. So Tana worked in the HR organization for a lot of different companies. I mean, like me, her list is long. Working for Ernst & Young, you get to work for a lot of phenomenal organizations. So she's worked for for-profit as well as nonprofit organizations as an HR leader. And then she's also been an HR consultant for some global investment firms. So she knows where some money's hidden.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the girl to know. But what is amazing to me is this woman has done 2 books.
What?
She did a book in November of 2016 and then threw another one out there in January.
Oh, man.
And I don't know if you picked these up. You darn should.
That means she got knowledge.
These are some top books. She did. The first one in November was called Inside the Revolving Door. It's a chronicle from the Human Resource Department. That's one that I want to read because I know she knows some dirt. And then her second book that she let out in January is Get Your Career Life in Order.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's kind of what she's going to be talking about with us at the Bella Network Conference. So
Well,
I'm excited to hear from her today.
we are excited to introduce Tana Sessions to the Business Zone. Tana, welcome to the Business Zone.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
So, Tana, tell us a little bit. We've heard all these wonderful, these great things about you. We see your name here, and you got all these letters after your name. I can't even say some of these letters. You want to tell us a little bit about you and, what you bring to the table?
Oh, sure, absolutely. So as Alisha said, I've been in corporate America all my career, in HR for over 20 years. And started out as an admin assistant, and through the years just really progressed up the corporate ladder to the point where I was the head of HR for multiple organizations, and learned a lot, definitely. But what I learned most importantly was 2 years ago, I didn't want to be in corporate America anymore.
Like we all did.
That's right. Exactly. So I took a huge leap of faith, bet on myself, and started my own consulting and coaching practice. So I also went and got certified as a career and life coach. I've been doing it without really knowing the methodology of what it was I was doing. So I wanted to get certified.
Right.
And did that, and have been working with individuals as well as companies, going in, doing workshops and seminars geared towards career development for their employees, and also working with different organizations, in particular women, female organizations, coming in and doing motivational speaking.
Excellent, excellent. And co-hosts, I want you guys to jump in anytime.
Yes.
You know,
You have an event coming up real soon, right?
I do, yeah. So I have an event coming up actually next Saturday, and it is a masterclass. It's called Coffee and Conversations, and it's where I'm inviting people who are either entry level or who are wanting to get into the field of human resources. And I'm going to talk to them about what my path was like, what things worked, what didn't, and then what things I recommend them doing now to try and get into the field.
so there'll be a lot of do's and don'ts that they need to know.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. It's amazing how many employers get into trouble with their employees because, one, either they don't know the laws or they choose to purposely violate the laws.
Yeah.
So this is phenomenal. And especially with small business owners like us, you know, we're bringing in labor, we're bringing in human resources, and we really don't understand that dynamic.
Yeah.
So it could cost us tremendously.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes.
I like working with small to mid-sized companies because you're right, they don't know what they don't know.
Exactly.
And they are just trying to get the business done, and
Right.
sometimes they're bringing friends or family to work for them.
Right.
And all it takes is one incident,
Oh, yeah.
one incident, and it can cost them so much money.
Right. And what I've told my clients from time to time that, you know, even if you have just one employee, you need to have an employee handbook.
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the first things I ask them, like, do you have a handbook?
Exactly. Because I have some of my clients that they get into these silly problems that could have been avoided.
Yep.
For example, this one client that I have didn't have an employee handbook, but then he proceeded to tell the employee went to show up to work, didn't give them anything in writing,
Wow.
and then that employee decided, hey, you're telling me to come to work at 8, I want to come at 9. So the person showed up at 9, then he fired the person. Then the person went to EDD.
boy.
Yeah, exactly. He went to EDD, and now he's in problems because he has no written procedures. Unbelievable.
Yep.
So, Tana, are you tapping into the digital world and doing webinars and online trainings?
Yeah. So I've done webinars for different organizations. Xerox, one of the top ones I work with, due to their split earlier this year. So they brought me in early last year, and what I did was I created some training webinars to talk about change management, and for the employees, those who were impacted, how to get back into the job market, because some of them have been with Xerox for a very long time. And I've done that for other organizations as well.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Do you have any more questions you want to ask? Because I know you have a whole list that you want to ask.
Yeah. So, Tana, tell us a little more about your book. Give us
Sure.
one of the excerpts from the Chronicles of Tana.
Oh, Inside the Revolving Door?
Yeah.
Okay, so Inside the Revolving Door, Chronicles from the Human Resource Department, is a fictional book.
Yeah.
And what I do is I look back over my career in HR, and I also reached out to some of my colleagues in HR and had them share some of their stories in terms of some of the craziest, zaniest things that we've had come across our desk. And the reason why I wanted to do that book was because in talking to people about human resources, they think that we hire and fire. And when I tell them that's not what we do, that's not our role. We advise, but we don't actually sign the paper and hire the person. So a lot of people are shocked by that, and they were like, well, what do you do all day? Well, this book gives them some insight into some of the employee relations issues that we have to deal with, and some of them are pretty crazy.
That's amazing. So this book is on Amazon, right?
Yes. So Inside the Revolving Door is on Amazon and also on my website, which is tmsbizsolutions.com. And then my second book, Get Your Career Life in Order, that was rated #1 on Amazon back in April.
Oh, wow, really?
So,
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So we got a #1 bookseller
I
here.
know.
It's a part of the Bella Network, let me advise.
I know. Oh, I want to learn a lot here now.
So yeah, reached #1 on Amazon, and it's since been picked up by Barnes & Noble, which is great. And it's a step-by-step job hunting and career management guidebook.
Yeah.
And I wrote that because I would do some of these workshops for companies, and people still have so many more questions.
Right.
And so I just started cataloging what were some of those questions, and I would be able to answer it individually, but I wanted to put it in a document, something that they could really use in whole. And I put templates in there, so there's templates in terms of how to do a resume.
Right.
I have also worksheets in there, so I want people not to just read it and put it on a bookshelf.
Right.
It really is a tool that they should keep with them.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know we've got this diamond within our midst here. This is phenomenal. 'Cause I've been trying to write a book for the longest time.
Oh, really? What's stopping you?
I know.
Yeah. So she has some really good resources in regards to HR. And so give us one of those little stories. We want to hear one of the...
Yes.
One of the crazy stories?
Yes.
Okay. One of the ones that people tell me they like the most is about this guy named Kevin. And he is someone who is, he's a consultant, so similar to E&Y. And he's what they call a rainmaker. So he brought in a lot of money, a lot of big number clients, and he kind of got away with a whole bunch of stuff. And one of the things that he did get away with was harassment. He liked a particular type of woman, and he made sure that those type of women were on his assignments, on his engagements. And he ran against the wrong one day. And it cost the company a lot of money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's in the book.
That's in the book.
Wow, that's amazing. That's phenomenal. Now, as small business owners, a lot of us because we cannot afford employees, what we try to do is bring people on as independent consultant, and then we call
word.
Exactly.
Yes.
Even though we hire them as employees, we call them independent consultant. You want to tell us a little bit about that dynamic and why a business owner need to be sure of how they classify these folks before they hire them?
Oh, yes. So Microsoft, everyone can thank Microsoft for this.
Yeah.
They were the culprit when this game changed for what we classify as independent consultants.
Yeah.
And I work for a consulting company where we have to do the same thing. And if you are dictating the hours that this person works, if you are giving them access to your systems, if they have a company email business card with your company's name on it, and they're coming into they have to come into the office and get direction from someone who's an employee, they're an employee. So I tell people, if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a duck. Now, this person is an individual consultant, similar to what I do, where you come in, you meet, you find out what the project is, and then I go off and do my thing, and I turn in the project when I within the parameters of the agreement that we have. I don't have to come into the office at a certain time. I don't have access to your systems. I'm working purely off of my own computer, my email, etc. I'm an independent consultant because then I can also work for other clients as well. So if you're dictating you're going to be here 40 hours a week, then how can that person work for other clients? They can't. So they are an employee, and that's where companies get into trouble because they don't pay them overtime, they don't give them benefits, they don't pay unemployment insurance, and here in California they don't pay disability insurance. So all of those little things start to add up, and before you know it, you're looking at a six-figure settlement. Wow. Yeah, and I've had to facilitate a couple of those.
That is amazing.
I have a question for you. Being a business owner, you got me a little nervous here. So how many hours can someone work before we don't get in trouble?
It really is up to them. And that's the thing. That's this thing that empowers them as an independent consultant. So let's say they're estimating the project is going to take 20 hours. They can maybe do 20 hours in a week, or they can spread it out over a period of time. It's up to you to say when you want that project completed. It's up to them to manage the amount of hours it's going to take for them to do it.
Wow, this is amazing information. That's why the show is so important.
That's it.
I mean, I didn't know that. And that is valuable information. Thank you.
Sure.
So then, in order for small businesses to be sure they're on the right path when they're bringing in some types of resources, what they want to do when they first engage that person, they want to make sure that person fills out a W-9, right?
Yes.
Because by them filling out that W-9, they're no longer an employee. Now they're on the consultant path.
That, but again, also the parameters of the engagement. So don't dictate the hours that they have to work. Don't give them a business card. Don't give them business email. And don't give them your equipment.
Don't tell them when they can take a break or not.
Right.
So the second you give somebody a business card, they become an employee?
That's the thing. So some cases have been based on that because they said that now they're a representative of the company, not of themselves. Right. And so that's what has caused some companies to lose their case because that person was given a business card.
That's a good point.
I know so I used to work for Countrywide, and they had a big lawsuit in regards to overtime.
Yes.
And so when you talked about they mandated hours, well, they mandated weekends and then wouldn't pay people if they didn't make money that day.
That's crazy.
And so they ended up having to go back and pay.
Did. Yeah, I remember that.
That really mandating time is a critical part of being, an independent consultant.
It is.
If you're mandated what time you have to show up and leave, you're not independent.
Exactly.
That is true.
Wow.
It looks like we've got a caller, so let's see if we can take this caller out. Hello? Hello?
Crystal Mitchell, the other co-host of that show.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing, co-host?
I am fine, co-host. How are you guys? Welcome to the show.
I'm so excited to be here.
Thank you.
Yes, we miss you.
We're doing phenomenal. We're missing you though. We're missing you. You need to be back here.
Exactly.
I'm on my way back tonight.
Oh, okay.
We appreciate what she's doing with those kids, though.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
Yes, we're giving you a lot of respect for what you're doing with those kids, Crystal.
Oh, thank you. They did phenomenal today. We got so many trophies going back to Los Angeles.
Aw.
All right. So they won. They won a lot.
Yeah, they did. I think I think we took first, second, and third.
Oh man,
in different categories.
see, they couldn't have done that without you, Crystal. See that?
Yeah.
See why?
Well, they're coaches. It was a whole team of us. We pulled it off, but fantastic time, and they did an amazing job.
Oh.
That's excellent. So, do you want to say hi to Tana?
How are you? Sorry, I couldn't be there.
That's okay, Crystal. How are you?
I'm good. So you're in great hands. I wanted to make sure that there was a familiar face on the panel with you.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Yeah, we've got Alisha and Jasondra here as your fill-in.
Took two of us.
So two.
Yeah, it took two of us.
It takes two people to fill in your shoe.
We're Gilbert's angels today.
Yes, they're my angels today.
I knew he would be very, very happy if he had all the beautiful women in the house.
Oh yes.
I'm going to second the motion about Crystal and the work she does with the kids. I had the pleasure of having her group come out to my office and a tour of 25 kids. And
Wow.
At first they were like, uh-oh. And when they left, 2 hours later, they all came up to me after they left and said they were well behaved, they were awesome, and we can welcome them back anytime.
That's amazing.
So we really enjoyed them. I really was impressed with the group.
Nice.
Well, good. And this was a different group. This was the tennis group.
Oh, okay.
This was the tennis group, so we had kids from LA, or all over Southern California, and Las Vegas and Phoenix.
Okay,
Wow.
awesome.
Excellent. So, did you have any questions for Tana here, Crystal? You know she's a career development and HR guru. So let's see what you got for her.
Well, I'm gonna watch. No, I don't have any. I'm gonna let you guys handle it. I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and then I'm gonna watch it on the show. Right now, I'm getting ready to finish packing, book my super shuttle, and then take all 34 of us are going to eat at Golden Corral.
Excellent. Well, when you get back here, we've got a dinner date that we're jamming. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Crystal. Take care.
Safe travels.
Keep up the good work. All right. Take care.
Gilbert, I just want to throw in there about Tana is that there's a whole nother side to her. She's been a model. She's done the runway.
Really?
She's married to one of the famous hip-hop artists.
Oh, man.
So this woman is well-rounded. I mean, so when she gives you her knowledge, she comes from multiple different venues and aspects.
Position,
yeah.
right?
That's true. Thank you, Alicia.
Yes.
We want to hear a
props
little
for
bit
that.
about that. So tell us about the modeling.
Oh my gosh, it was many, many moons ago.
So who did you model for?
I used to be a fit model for Liz Claiborne.
Oh,
in New York.
really?
Yeah, when I was a size 2.
How many years did you do that for?
Actually for 2.5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
That's
we were
great.
a fit model where the buyers like from Macy's and other stores
Yeah.
would come in and see the stuff on us, decide they want to buy it.
I could still see that in you. I still see that model, mannerism going on there.
Yeah, I guess you don't lose it. I don't know.
I know.
No, not with that body type.
It always stays with you. So is that where you met the famous Dana Dane?
No, actually, Dana and I met on the streets of Brooklyn 15 years ago, and we've been together ever since.
Really?
So, yeah,
Wow,
yeah. We kind of locked eyes and...
Oh, he locked fingers, I'm sure. He was like, ba-bam.
Probably.
We talk like that?
Yeah, and I think he was enamored with the fact that my name rhymed with his.
Yeah, right.
That's great.
He's like, Tana? And I was like, yeah, Tana. He's like, short for anything? Like, nope, just Tana.
That's amazing. amazing. That is amazing.
So it's Tana Tane and Dana Dane.
Dana.
So what else have we not talked about that we need to know about Tana?
Well, I mean, in regards to, I guess I'll stick to the theme of Tana and Dana. So we do have a show that we do on, it's on YouTube right now. We're shopping it right now, actually. And it's called Dana Says, Tana Says. And it kind of we talk rather about different issues that we've dealt with in our relationship. And we're pretty open and candid about it. And we engage with our followers. So we do it on Facebook Live so that people can actually talk to us in real time, ask us questions, give us their comments, their feedback. So it's gotten, very popular.
That's great.
It's a good thing. And so, so now we're looking to, hopefully get it picked up.
That's great. So it's called Tana Says, Dana Says.
Well, that's what I wanted it to be called.
But they switched it around.
It's Dana Says, Tana Says.
Oh, shucks.
But that's really exciting to see a strong, powerful black couple. Tana still has her career. He's maintaining his career.
Yeah.
I always see them supporting each other. Maybe we can get Dana to come to the conference and be more supportive of that aspect.
That would be great.
Yep.
But that's what's really phenomenal about her career.
Yeah. That's amazing.
By any chance, do you work with the youth? I'm a big advocate of working with our young people. Do you do anything with the young people?
I haven't had an opportunity to do a lot. And by youth, you have to clarify that for me with age. But I do stuff with people who are coming out of college.
Yes.
Okay. So, definitely, especially the millennials.
Getting ready for the workforce.
Sometimes parents will reach out to me because their child is struggling trying to find a job. And, it's difficult to get the kids to listen to you.
Right.
So you have to bring in a professional.
Right.
So I've been able to coach a couple of, recent college graduates and try and figure out what is it that they really want to do and try and help align them in that path. Now, all of them want to be entrepreneurs, of course.
Right.
But my plan is to get them in a position where you can still do that, but have some money coming in at the same time. So what I call parapreneur, where you're working, but you're also building your empire on the side.
That's great.
So it's a parallel career path.
I love that. I saw that in your bio, the
Yeah.
parapreneur. That's a great tag there. Awesome.
Yeah, they're my heart. I have a millennial as well. I have two. Dana has a 27-year-old. I have a 21-year-old.
Okay.
And, they're both doing well. But, of course, we want them to continue to do that. And so I have a soft spot in my heart for millennials. And I see the struggle that companies have with trying to adjust and bring them in and try to, force them into a box. And I'm like, maybe the box should have a little gap at the top because they're going to need that for creativity and just to, be able to take risk.
I like that.
Right. I totally agree with what you're saying. I use a lot of millennials in my business. They're so creative. Actually, they're a plus in our industry because they grew up with the technology. They do it in their sleep. So I definitely utilize them on a regular basis for creativity and projects and things of that nature. So
That's
I
amazing.
agree with you.
That's good.
So now, what are some of the key things that you see companies changing? I noticed with my organization, at first they would not let you have tattoos. And so in their career handbook, you had to hide all tattoos. And now they just put in our magazine on the cover is this tattoo-written guy representing the company. It's like, wow, we're changing. So what are some of the major changes you see happening in HR with the guides?
Benefits has been one of the biggest parts that I've seen change a lot. And by benefits, I don't necessarily mean medical, dental, vision. They're doing more flexible work arrangements now where employees can now work from home a little more frequently, especially with technology. They don't necessarily have to be behind a desk, whereas before it was if you're not at work, you're not working. But people now are more productive oftentimes when they are home because they don't have to commute. So that gives them an hour or two back in their day. They usually log on earlier and they stay on later because they don't have disruptions throughout the day. So a lot of companies are starting to offer that more frequently. And then also different unique benefits. Like I see pet benefits now are becoming more and more popular. I also see unlimited vacation becoming more and more popular because, no one wants to have to dictate like, oh, you only have 10 vacation days. Because our lives, our personal and our business lives often intertwine, especially, again, with that younger group. That's their brand in terms of what they do for a living. And so they are the ones that are kind of forcing these changes on the workplace because they're coming in the door asking for it. And when they don't get it, they go somewhere that gives it to them. So companies that are the smarter ones, they're following what these other companies like the Googles and the Facebooks, like what are they doing to keep these younger people engaged and keep them employed and retain them?
Yeah, so I know there's a company that pays for a vacation. They give you a 5-day, 7-day vacation. And then I know of another girlfriend who works at a company where they pay for all their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. or they have the pool tables and ping pong tables. So are large corporations? Do you think they're going to start to move towards that too? Or?
I think so. I think it won't be immediate because there is a cost, and then they have to think about the other generations of employees that are there. I think what's going to happen is what I call the silver tsunami. So as more and more Gen X and baby boomers start to lead the workforce, and you have the Ys and the Zs coming in, that's when you're going to start seeing a lot more of those changes happening faster. They're a little more trickle right now in the bigger organizations because of their brand, they can afford to be. Whereas the smaller, mid-sized companies have to shift a lot faster. So I think these other companies probably within the next 5 to 10 years, as those people my age and a little older are starting to lead the workforce, they're going to say, okay, we got to keep up with the new workforce that we're starting to pull in now. And it's not the Gen X and it's not the baby boomers. And these are the things that they're looking for. They want to have free meals. They want to have some downtime and be able to go to like quiet spaces and stuff like that.
Excellent. So this is great information right here. And for those of you who are just tuning in, you're on the Business Zone. And we've got a phone call and we got a caller coming in. Caller?
Hey, how you doing?
State your name and where you're calling from, please.
This is Dana Dane, and what's going on?
Mr. Dana Dane, how you doing, sir?
Hey, listen, man, I'm watching y'all. Your show is great. It's very informative. Y'all doing a great job as the co-host for the day, Alisha and Jasondra. Dave, you was on point, but you forgot to talk about the Boys and Girls Club. You're a board member.
Oh, yeah, board member.
So I had to give a call in. I wasn't going to bother y'all, but you forgot about the Boys and Girls Club. So I said, when they said that you work with, kids and stuff, you're a board member. So I had to
thank you, Dana.
That's a powerful
She's having to wrestle down those other board members, so she forgot.
See, that's why we need the male and female perspective, right, Dana?
That's right. Dana says. There you go.
But now you see how supportive he is because he knows that about her. Some husbands don't know what their wives are up to.
That is right.
So, thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
That's amazing. So you want to tell us, Dana, you want to tell us a little bit about the Boys and Girls Club?
Hey, listen, I came up with the Boys and Girls Club when I lived in Fort Greene Projects, in Brooklyn, in Fort Greene Projects. My mom was working late sometimes, and after school, I would go there for 2 or 3 hours. They helped me with my homework and just, watch over me, and it was a great opportunity for me to have guidance while my mother was, working and taking care of us. So I've always remembered that. It's been all the commercials. I'm true to it, and when she became a board member, whatever event she had does for them, I'm always there right with her just to make sure I can give back in my own little way as well, because it was a great opportunity for me as a kid. So
sounds amazing, man. I really appreciate it, man. And we really appreciate you calling in. This is a great surprise, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dana.
Well, thank y'all for having me. I'm out of here. I'll see you later, Tana. Drive safe. Okay, Gilbert, Alisha, Jasondra, bless. Full circle.
Much respect. Thank you.
Oh, Crystal, too. I know you're listening. So, hey, Crystal.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. Later.
Thanks,
bless.
Dana. Appreciate it. That was a great surprise.
Now, see what I was talking about? They're a power couple. I love it.
Yeah.
I think we have another call coming in, right? No? We don't have another call. Okay. This is great. This is amazing. You see, we would have loved to have done the show like for 4 or 5 hours, man. There's so much to talk about. So, in conclusion, what are some of the things you'd like to share with us there, Tana?
Definitely want people to, pick up a copy of my book.
Yeah.
As I said, it's available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and also on my website.
Yeah.
You can visit my website, tmsbizsolutions.com, just to keep up with what I have going on. I do have an event, as I said, next Saturday from 10 to 12. It'll be at the University of Phoenix in Pasadena. And this is, again, for those who are interested in getting into HR or who are entry-level looking to grow their career. So I'm doing a masterclass around that. And then I have a couple other speaking engagements coming up throughout the months of August and September. Just follow me on Facebook under TMS Business Solutions, and you can keep up with all my whereabouts.
That sounds excellent. So before you go, I would like you to give one tip in career development and one tip for HR for our listening audience.
Okay, so one tip in career development is something that I don't think people really take full advantage of, and that is LinkedIn. Depending on what your career is and what your industry is, that is really the go-to place to present yourself to potential employers and recruiters. They proactively look for people there. Even if you haven't applied for a position, they will go in there and try and find talent. So keep your profile updated and look at other profiles in your industry or in your line of business and tweak yours so that it pops out.
Right.
So that's one thing. In terms of HR, I would say everyone needs HR, even if you don't think you do. And if you don't think you can afford it, hire a consultant.
Right.
Put someone on a small retainer, or just hire them for a project, like a handbook, for instance. Because handbooks, you don't have to update them every single year unless
Right.
the laws are changing, which sometimes they do. But for the most part, I would say, as you said, that tool, that handbook is something that will save you a lot of money
Right.
and a lot of headache.
Excellent, excellent. Well, do you have an important question you want to ask Tana before we go to a break?
You shared that you're on Facebook. Any other social media platforms that you're on that we can find
I'm on
you?
all of them. So I'm on Instagram under TMS Biz, B-I-Z Solutions, and I'm on Twitter under Tana Tane, and then they can also find me on LinkedIn under Tana M Session.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Alisha, you have any questions?
And I'll see her in November.
In November.
Well, make sure you send us those invitations so we can blast it for
Absolutely.
you and let our audience
Thank
know
you.
about it.
Yep.
Okay?
Will do.
I got to get my pitch in there, see if we can get Dana Dane to come.
Yeah.
He may be listening to me. Maybe the question there.
Exactly.
This has definitely been a pleasure having you on this
Mine
show.
as well. Thank you.
And you've shared a host of information with us and opened our eyes to a lot of things. So thank you so much.
Sure, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. So this is the Business Zone, and we're going to take a break.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.
Okay. The contribution margin is actually your profit, so it costs you how much to make it? Okay, and you're selling it for $60, so your profit margin is? That's excellent profit, wow. Okay, so thank you very much. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, so put it on the table over there so we can take. Okay, and so what is your contribution margin is actually your profit, so it costs you how much to make it? Okay, and you're selling it for $60, so your profit margin is? That's excellent profit, wow. Okay, so thank you very much. Anybody else have any questions? Okay, so put it on the table over there so we can take.
Oh, so we're back on the Business Zone. This is Gilbert Buchanan, the small business paramedic, along with my two co-hosts,
Jasondra Gibbs
and
Alisha Madison.
All right. And what we'd like to do is to take you to the next step, the next level in our program today. We've got two fine guests here on our show, and these guests are very, very special to me. Not to say my previous guest wasn't, but they've been through a lot of my programs. And Alisha, who do we have here in the studios?
So we have Sheena Rosell.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at him like,
oh, that's right.
Jasondra.
I didn't think I was introduced. I was going to say, I'm getting ready to mess up some things.
Jasondra will tell us who we have here today.
well, actually, I'm really excited because I am a product of one of Gilbert's programs. So I'm really excited to announce these young ladies because they are right in the process, or actually complete a process that I'm right in the middle of. And so the first guest is Sheena Rosell, and the second is Kristina Gutierrez, and they're partners of an awesome catering service called Fresh Cut Catering. And so they were sharing with us earlier before the program about some of their accomplishments and some things that they're right in the middle of. I'm so excited to hear more from these ladies. I'm going to start with Sheena. She is an accomplished culinary chef with over 12 years of experience. She graduated from Le Cordon Bleu Culinary Arts, as well as she has gained massive experience with Wolfgang Putt's Catering. Kristina Gutierrez, like I said, is a partner of the Fresh Cut Catering. She is a graduate from Cal State Fullerton. Actually, my goddaughter goes there. Woo-hoo! Bachelor's in communications, and but more importantly, Gilbert, being a singer himself, shared that Kristina is an accomplished singer, and she can belt out a national anthem like no other. So he said she gave him goosebumps that she was so amazing. So we may have her give us a bar or two. Yeah, wink, wink. No, we won't put her through that. But anyway, these ladies, they've gone through some of Gilbert's trainings, and they have gotten some of the necessary certifications to be able to tap into all the growth that's going on in our city. Trillions of dollars is coming into LA and different counties of the Los Angeles area, and these ladies have been successful in doing that. They have even a couple of contracts, so we really are looking forward to, I know I'm looking forward to it, to hear their story and their journey into being able to, like I said, tap into what's going on in our city. So welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Welcome, ladies.
Excited to be here.
Welcome to the Business Zone.
So official.
I know. So tell us a little bit about yourselves and where you are today and why you're on the show.
Well, my name is Sheena Rosell. I am the executive chef and co-owner of Fresh Cut Catering. We initially started the company back in 2014. Christina and I, we go way back. We actually met at Mervin's, where it was our first job. Yeah. No longer in business anymore, but we started our own business. We were struggling finding, fast, affordable, healthy options out there. So it's honestly why we started Fresh Cut Catering in the first place. So what I bring to the company is I like to customize my menus. So, we feature 5 different cuisines on our menu. We have Asian, Italian, American, seafood, Latin American, I do it all.
So no Jamaican yet?
No, I don't have any experience in Jamaican, but I would definitely love to have some experience in that. Like, I love to learn all different types of cuisine, so yeah, that would be awesome.
All right, that sounds good. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
So Kristina, tell me about you. Tell us about you and, what you bring to this Fresh Cut Catering.
Fresh Cut. Well, I'm Kristina Gutierrez, as they said. I am the co-owner and managerial partner of Fresh Cut Catering. So I bring the business side of Fresh Cut. So obviously I have the culinary chef with me, but I studied at Cal State Fullerton in communications, and from there I went on to other various jobs. Enterprise Rent-A-Car being one of them, that actually where I got my start in kind of running my own company, because they kind of teach you how to do so. I was also in the HR field and doing employee relations as well. So I have a wide range of customer service, employee relations, and business management. So I bring that side to the company. But as she mentioned, we pretty much got our start just by coming up with wanting to have something more fresh out there. And there wasn't at the time. This was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, before all this boom of everything coming out with it being healthy. But what we really wanted to do was just come out with things that were just healthier, not necessarily that you needed to be on a diet for, because
we don't.
God knows we don't do that. But I just wanted to eat healthier.
Right.
Having the same kind of food, the same enchiladas, the same kind of stuff, but just being healthier with it. And since we didn't have franchise money to start our own little McDonald's, we kind of started with a catering business, and we didn't know what we were doing, and it kind of just took off. And it's been, honestly, it's been amazing. We actually just went full-time with it this year, so it's funny because we actually feel like it's our first time doing it now, because you have to go through all the first time woos and woes of not having any business, having to go market. So it's been a roller coaster, but it's been honestly an awesome one. It's if you can start your own business, I mean, it's amazing. If you can do something that you're passionate with, it truly makes us really happy to do so.
It's amazing that you mentioned that, because you guys just completed a training program, a 7-week training program with an organization in LA and with myself as the instructor. So would you like to tell the small businesses out there what program that was and how that program may or may not benefit your small business?
Oh yeah, it was a 7-week program. We initially started it, we were slow about it. We were just like, what are we going into? It was something that
How did you hear about it?
We actually heard about it.
Honestly, it came as a blessing, to be honest, because when you go full time to your business, you're just like, oh shoot, there's no money coming in, it's all you. It's a lot on your shoulders. And although we had been in business 2 years before that, we hadn't gone through all the woos and woes of doing an actual business, not having any money coming in, everything lying on yourself to do all the marketing. And so we were kind of at like, wow, we don't have a business plan really ready to go. We don't know how to do the financials. We didn't really know that much. And so actually a member, a prior president of the NLBWA, the National Latino Business Women's Association, sorry about that. That's why I just say NLBWA. Veronica Corona, it was the first one that asked us if we wanted to be involved in it. And I had actually heard about it last year when I sung for them at one of their events. And I just kind of was like, oh, that's amazing. And I went to the award ceremony, and they're getting all these awards. And I just thought it was amazing. I was like, wow, I want to be there too. And it just literally came as a blessing that one day I just got a text from her asking if we wanted to be involved in it. And I asked Sheena, and I said, I think it's a great opportunity. And we didn't know what we were getting into, that's for sure. But it literally is an amazing class to take. We would not be in the position that we are now, knowing how much we do know now. Before, what was it, 3 months ago, we didn't have any certifications. Right. Now we have 5.
That's amazing.
So we have a business plan. We have our capability statement. Who knew what that was?
So what kind of leap of faith did it take to take that kind of time away from your business when, like you say, you didn't have money coming in? So what was that? How was that?
Well, initially the job that I was doing before, I was actually working in HR. And I was working at this company. It's a great company, but unfortunately I wasn't passionate about it. Like, I know what I wanted to do. I'm very passionate about cooking. I'm very passionate about healthy eating. And we started it in 2014. Honestly, it felt like we started this year. And I just took the leap of faith and left the company as of last year. And now we're focusing on our target market now, which is we're focusing more towards corporate events. So now we're actually putting ourselves out there more, getting more familiar with social media, learning about hashtags. We didn't know what hashtags.
Yeah, we actually took a Facebook class.
Yeah,
and it was
we took
amazing. I would recommend it to anybody. Shout out to Shannon Horton.
Shannon Horton,
He
yes.
is an awesome social media expert, but yeah, it's a constant growing of your business that you have to do. Obviously, you guys know. You have to keep up with the times. And you think you know how to do Facebook, but you don't know until somebody tells you
That's right.
what you should be doing.
So you talked about education. So do you feel if you ladies didn't take Gilbert's course or you didn't take the Facebook class, would you be where you are now in terms of taking the leap of faith
not
and
at all. Not
quitting
at
your
all.
jobs and things of that nature?
No, I mean, the leap of faith, now, for me, I had to, obviously it's a scary moment for anybody to just go out on your own, take that leap of faith. You know you're not going to have any income. But for me, it took my family to back me, so it was just really, as long as they backed me, I was like, okay, I could do this, I could do this. And so yeah, it was hard, but you kind of got to get in your mindset. If you're passionate about it and you're that driven, it's not that hard to take it. It was really my mind had to get there first.
Yes.
To take that leap of faith. And when we both got there,
we're both in it.
It was not that
100%.
hard to just kind of, you know what? No, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Well, I applaud you guys for taking time to do the training when you were still at a stage where you were on your own, having to live by your own means without, having a company to back you, meaning a job. And so that takes a lot of determination to then say, you know what, I'm going to spend the 7 weeks and take the class. So kudos.
Yes.
We've got a call. We got a caller on the line, so let's go to that. Caller, say your name.
Hi.
Say your name and where you're calling from, please.
My name's Martha. I'm calling from Rancho Cucamonga.
Hi, Martha. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So,
I just want to call and congratulate Kristina and Sheena and just let them know how proud I am. They're two amazing young ladies, and I know they're going to go far.
thank you for that, Martha.
You're welcome.
I'm sure you've been that rock in their corner, supporting them while they're going through these training and learning about their business, right?
I do. I am their biggest cheerleader. And this wise man once said that with perseverance and determination, you can accomplish anything. And Kristina and Sheena live by that rule.
That's amazing. You guys want to say something to Martha?
Oh, thank you. It's my Auntie Martha.
You're welcome. You guys rock. Love you guys.
Oh, love you guys.
Thank you for calling, Thea. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I love you guys.
Now, don't go yet.
Okay.
Now, one thing I admire about Kristina and Sheena, they work so close together. They're like sisters. And I've heard other people have approached me and they said, these two women, they work so amazingly tight that you don't see that in other partnerships, or you rarely see that in partnerships. How did that strike you when you saw that, Martha? Thea?
I just saw that. You know what? I'm just in awe of them, that there's these two young ladies and they're just fearless. They're determined, and nothing's stopping them. Nothing's going to hold them back from accomplishing all their dreams.
Amazing.
Yes.
Well, with strong people like you in their corner, they're going to do phenomenal.
Yes, they are. And they have not just me, but the entire Gutierrez family is behind them.
Thank you. Do you guys have any questions for Martha?
Oh, that's just wonderful that you guys have an aunt or your aunt that is so supportive of you. It's amazing because sometimes family can be, your worst cheerleaders. So
Yes.
it's wonderful when they're your best cheerleaders.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Anytime we post something on social media, she's always commenting right away. Right?
That's
supporting
fabulous.
us. It's awesome.
Yes, awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
Thea, now that I know that you're in their corner, I'm going to do my best to help to support them even more, okay?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Thea. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got
Our
Thea
families
calling.
are very supportive. Yeah.
You know, sometimes people don't realize the power of being supportive
Yes.
of people. I tell people all the time, when a third person speaks well of you, other
Yes.
people then will take more note.
Oh, yeah.
Versus you telling them the same story on
Oh,
your
yes.
own.
Oh,
So it means a lot to come from your aunt and that she's
Yes.
so proud of you. So that speaks highly.
Yeah, we have a very strong support system.
Yeah, their family helps so much. You know, as you guys know, running your own business in the first couple of years, you need help.
Yeah. Yes.
And we had a problem actually even asking for help in the first couple
Right.
years.
It was
but-
hard for us at first, but then, you know, we get so overwhelmed with work that
that you need that help,
we
and
need the help, and they'll
step
to
in to
support
help.
us.
But
yeah,
it's so funny when we actually completed the course, the Business Management Academy course. My family, when I came home, they were just like, they kind of acted like I had graduated or something. 'Cause it was actually pretty cool the way they did it. They did a little graduation in there, and they give you a certificate, and we had champagne or some sort of bubbly. And it was really cool that I just got home and they were so excited that I had graduated from this academy class, and we thought very highly of it, and which we still do. And anybody that can take it, I feel that Gilbert is an amazing instructor.
Thank you.
And he helps so much just with every aspect, any kind of question you have, he's still there. 2 a.m. in the morning, you can still text him and he'll
That's true.
answer.
Yeah, That's
He doesn't sleep. I'm
2,
not sure
4,
why.
6, I'm there.
we've grown to love him.
He does not
grown
sleep.
to love him.
But that course teaches you everything that you will not know. You can read a book and you'll not know any of that information until somebody actually gives you that guidance. So we're very, very blessed to be
Thank
a
you.
part of it. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the program that they're talking about is a program, it's a contract readiness program that we ran through the National Latina Business Women Association. It's called a Business Management Academy. But we had about 20, I think we had 20 participants in the class.
About 20 of us.
Yes,
it was a good
and-
amount of us.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good class.
Oh, yes. And we covered courses like capability statement development, cash flow management, building your infrastructure, certification, your financials, being contract ready, marketing to contract providers, and it was just a phenomenal series of courses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
it was awesome. I would love to take it again.
Yes, definitely.
And people do.
A lot of people have taken it 3 times.
Yeah, a lot of people go
3
back
times,
and they
yes.
go back, and there's some information you might have missed or
Right.
just didn't get, and it's really good to just kind of go back there and revisit it.
Excellent.
But, yeah, I mean, everything that we've been taught, we've tried to go by, and with his Small Biz Pro application, we used it. We literally use it all the time. We put all of our
Bible.
Yeah, literally. We have
It's
our
our
capability
Bible.
statement
Yeah.
on there, our financials, our certifications, our business license.
Everything.
So it really does get you ready for, as we're targeting corporate, it gets us ready to talk to these corporate companies, and if they have any information that they would need or they would like, we have that ready for them. So it's
amazing.
been
It's
it's been
awesome
very, very helpful.
Now, since you guys have graduated, have you guys gotten any contracts?
We did.
All right, tell us about that.
Yeah, we actually got a contract with the city of Chino Hills.
Yes, we've been working with them for years, but never had a contract. And we got our first contract, and I even asked Gilbert, "What do I do?" You go through this in class, but until you actually get one, you're just like,
called. We actually
what do I
called
do?
Gilbert.
Yeah, we called him.
We called him asking for advice, and we're just like, "How do we go about this?"
Yeah,
And we've worked with them for several years now, and it's awesome, that they keep asking for us.
Yeah.
And now they're ready to, to.
Yeah, and I think it was just like kind of like I'm a firm believer in timing, so
Yeah. Yes.
I feel like the right time is now.
Right.
And things happen for a reason.
Yes.
So I'm a firm believer in that, and I can't thank Gilbert enough for helping us with that. And Veronica Corona, shout out to her. She also helped me through it, and kind of has been my little mentor with the NLBWA. She's amazing, and so are all the women there. But
I am so proud of these two women right here. It's just, like I was saying earlier, it's like a parent having their kids graduating from college and then going on to getting these big jobs or starting their own business. That's exactly how I feel about this. So I'm happy you guys got that contract. Yes. And then that template that you used to get your contract, your proposal.
Oh, yes.
You guys are using that in many other instances, right?
We're a lot more organized.
That's right. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Very structured now.
A lot more organized.
At least you guys taking on employees or?
No, the employee, like we were listening to Tana. The employees, no, we have not yet. We kind of do it through third party, so we don't have to deal with all the back end that we need. So we kind of let the third party. Eventually when we get bigger. But the moment we do third party, which is fun for us.
It's really exciting to watch you guys. It's really exciting watching you guys because I know there's a lot of people out there really miserable at their jobs and they're kind of nervous and about stepping out on their own and starting their own business. So it's just really awesome to watch you young ladies and hear your story, and maybe if you inspire just one person, that's a blessing. So
definitely.
Keep up the good work, continue to take additional courses and classes and keep your skill set on point. You guys are on your way to the top.
Have you guys found some mentoring opportunities where people are actually mentoring you, or companies? I know you said you work for Wolfgang Puck.
Oh yeah, that was back when I was in culinary school.
Okay.
I did one-time catering events for them, and I've definitely gained most of my experience through them. And I also worked at the Bank of America corporate building out in Pasadena. I took on a line cook position as well as a prep cook position, and they did a lot of catering events within the building, and that helped me, in the corporate aspect of as far as catering services. So it definitely helped me build, and I utilize that now in our business.
Have you guys reached out to anyone to see if you could get them to mentor you? Some of the other large caterers,
just like I said,
partner with them?
From NLBWA, I was mentored with Veronica Corona, which I still talk to, and my dad actually is one of our big mentors. He's got a really successful roofing company, so that's kind of where I got my entrepreneur bug. Awesome. Just learning from him, and he's taught us so much, just guiding us through everything. But Gilbert's a huge mentor of us. We are constantly contacting him. But just pretty much building on all these people that can give you advice and different aspects. We still keep in contact with a lot of the people from the management academy. It's really cool. It's kind of like a little networking group that we have that, like, you don't have to pay for. It's just
we actually built a friendship with all of them. It's awesome.
And everybody brings different things to the table, and they all give you different advice and what they've done and what what you could do. So it's really cool.
And these ladies, they mentioned Veronica Corona. Veronica Corona was a past president of the National Latina Business Women Association, the LA chapter, and she's been phenomenal. I know I meet with her from time to time and try to provide her some coaching and guidance as well. And she runs a business called CM Cleaning, and it's just amazing. And I'm glad that she was there to provide you guys some insight, some support, and some mentoring, because it's scary. Just like Jasondra and Alisha said, it's scary when you start your own business, because one, you don't know if you're gonna get a paycheck this week to pay the bills that you have to pay. And, it's really scary. So having, Tia Martha and others supporting you, that's amazing.
That's awesome,
so that's phenomenal. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. and we're going to come back. We're going to take 2 minutes, and we're going to come right back and talk to these fine ladies on our program. We've got Kristina Gutierrez, and we've got Sheena Rosell. Let's take a break.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.
So welcome back to the Business Zone. This is Gilbert Buchanan, your small business paramedic, along with
Jasondra Gibbs
and
Alisha Madison.
And we've got two special guests here in our studio today. We've got Sheena Rosell and we've got Kristina Gutierrez.
Put a little twang on that. So well. You said better than I do.
There are some fine entrepreneurs who've been through a lot of training, and they've started this catering business called Fresh Cut Catering. They're located in the Inland Empire, and they provide great services. They're doing a lot of corporate accounts right now. So they're working primarily with the city of Chino.
City of Chino Hills, yeah.
Chino Hills. And they've done some corporate work with the Bank of America and
NLBWA.
And trust me, I've tried their food. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm one of the pickiest person I know when it comes to food because I know my food. And when I tried their food, I was a little skeptical when I saw it. I said, I don't know if I'm going to like this. But when I tried it, it was amazing. So you guys really need to try Fresh Cut Catering. So, Jasondra, you had a question before we go into the break.
Yes, being a self-professed foodie, what are some of your special dishes?
Oh, wow. Actually,
that's a question for her.
the most popular dish or cuisines that I normally do is Italian or American.
Okay.
Yeah, and obviously Asian as well. I have a lot of Filipino influence, me being Filipino. Okay. So I always like to, throw in a little Filipino in there.
Okay.
Like to make it my own. But as far as the pastas that we always use whole grain pasta.
Awesome.
We use leaner meats. We use chicken breasts.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I know people get scared as far as healthy eating. You know, people get intimidated by it, but it doesn't have to be scary. You know, it doesn't have to taste bland.
Right. The key is it tastes good. As long as it tastes good, then
flavor.
Being healthy is a bonus.
Yeah. So that's our big thing.
I would say like one of the most popular dishes would probably be the Filipino chicken skewers, which are amazing.
Did you guys bring that to NLBW?
We did
not.
We brought
Unfortunately,
another one of our popular dishes.
We did pulled pork with mango salsa, and then
we did a watermelon feta with balsamic.
Yes,
that's
I remember that. I remember that was great.
One I got you.
That was amazing. Yes.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite thing to make during the summertime because it's very refreshing.
You know what I'm thinking about, Jasondra? As we're talking here, and they're making me hungry with all the great food that they have, right?
I feel like we should have brought food.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm thinking about our launch party because we're going to be launching Small Biz Pro real
There
soon.
you go.
So we're going to have to make them our official caterers.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Because instead of going to other restaurants, we don't know these people.
Right.
They've never been through our program. This is our protege right here.
So we need to be your go-to.
Yes, exactly.
Go-to caterers.
Exactly. So we're
Great idea, Gilbert.
That's called keeping it in the tribe.
That's what I'm talking about. Keeping it in the tribe.
Yes. Recycle dollars in the tribe.
And also for the Bella Network, I'm sure you guys have a lot of events coming up. You guys need to connect.
Yeah.
Stay in the tribe. Stay in the tribe.
We have a lot of small caterers in our group, and I always tell them that you guys should think of partnering up to go after some of the really large contracts and even do big events.
This would be it. This would be it.
I love it.
I never actually thought about it.
That's a good idea. I'll be talking about.
This is a great way to think and operate outside of that box. Now, you're located here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
You're in the Inland Empire, so
we're in the Empire. We actually reach as far as San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So we just had an event last weekend.
We haven't gone that far.
But that's the power of partnering.
Yeah.
So we have some people that are across California, and actually we go into Arizona and Las Vegas with some of our members, and so power of a tribe.
I definitely want you guys to connect. Because your group is how much strong? Like 1,000?
Oh, we're 1,000. We're at 900 and something strong. Yeah.
We are two strong women.
That's what we are. Challenge accepted.
So now that we've made a connection here on the Business Zone, what we're doing is teaming. And we just had the Bella Network team with Fresh Cut Catering. All right? So it's going to happen. Small business entrepreneurs, all of you who are listening, this can happen to you too.
Yes. I would love to do you guys digital marketing, so we need to talk. I can see you doing a commercial for you guys. Maybe you create your own avatar.
That would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Because you have to catch their attention. No one's reading and everybody's busy, so you got to grab them. So that's one of the things that we specialize in is attention-grabbing social media.
We have been looking at
digital marketing.
Facebook, videos, and stuff like that. So I definitely know what you're talking about.
She's working on her team is working. Jasondra's team is working. That's AM DIGI.
Yes,
right?
AM DIGI stands for Digital Intelligence Guaranteed Influence, because influence is very important in the digital space right now, and so we have some really awesome strategies to connect you with other influencers out there to increase your viewership and your appearance and your outreach. So we really pride ourselves on that and our influencers strategies that we have. So we would love to talk to small business like yourself. We really have a lot of impact with working with female businesses in particular, and we have some great influencers on our team that we can pair you up with. So when you're ready to span your reach and reach larger markets, as something that we specialize in.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think a lot of small businesses think, well, with the new phones and stuff, it's so easy to just throw something together.
Right.
But they forget that there's a whole aspect behind the scenes of what entices people to see that video. And so, you know, if you're going to spend the time, you want to make sure that you're really incorporating some of the latest information on how to appeal and influence people with your videos.
Exactly.
And you were talking about Facebook, that you guys took the class. You know, it's so much power in Facebook and Instagram. You know, and just a couple of strategies and techniques can take your business to a whole nother level. And I'm sure you guys experienced that with the class that you took.
Yeah, it's amazing, and it's free marketing. Like
yes, you just need to learn a couple of strategies, and then you can take off.
Now, I do have a question for you, Jasondra. So, since we are marketing to the corporate now, what is one tip that you can give us that would be the best way to do so?
Well, since you're marketing to corporate, you really got to pay attention to your personal pages as well as your business, because if you have stuff on your personal that's a little out there and you're trying to attract corporate, that could hurt you.
Because they usually check all pages,
check all, and that they all connect. So, you know, since you're going after corporate, you got to be really careful what you're putting out there on all of your social media platforms. So
and even who you friend with.
Yes.
All of that is really critical.
Oh, definitely.
So some family members and friends you may have to drop to the wayside.
And believe me, I've done that.
Yeah.
I blocked my sister from my Facebook account.
That's out there now.
Because if they post things that are edgy, you know, you don't want that edge showing up on your screen.
My sister is edgy. It's very edgy.
And it's guilty by association because they don't know. They don't know if that's not your close friend. They don't know anything. So you have to be really careful. So that'd be my best advice to you guys, because you guys are definitely going places.
Yeah, because one tip that we did learn in that Facebook class with Shannon Horton was that 90% is business and 10% is personal.
That's true.
And so you still have to keep up your personal life on there so that they can kind of understand who you are. And before we were kind of keeping it separate because I've just always been taught personal and business are keep it separate. Well, on social media, it is a lot different. That you would have to kind of combine it, and as you said, you have to maintain that balance. Though. But actually, it's funny because I want to share something. So we went to that Facebook class about back in July, like the beginning of July,
last month,
and. I literally within a week we grew from having 60 friends and likes on our business page to having 150 likes on our business page.
We're actually I just checked it. We're up to 184 now.
That was just in 1 week of taking that course. So I really think that there's not that many out there, but if you can get him on the show, he's got a lot of good tips. But I would say that taking a social media class for any entrepreneurs is probably
it's critical.
It's critical in this day and age, because especially with the hashtags, who knew about hashtags? People were doing sentences for a hashtag, but that's not the usage of them. And who knows that unless you actually have somebody to tell you what they're used for, how to use them. And you know, the funny thing is that the minimum amount, what is it?
It's 11.
11 hashtags is the minimum amount that you're supposed to be doing. And it
depends on strategy.
But you know, the other thing too that's really critical, especially for you guys, is who you take photos with. And so you literally, for your Instagram page, every time somebody's biting into one of your meals or you do a plate, there should be a photo and an Instagram post, especially if it's somebody that people recognize, because then you can hashtag their site and your site, you know, and so it's all of those impressions that you're creating. So that's really important. A lot of people think that it has to be something specifically that's marketing their business versus something that's utilizing their business. So
here's another thing that I learned from Jasondra. She took one of my classes back in July, and she mentioned this in the class, and it stuck with me ever since. Jasondra could write like a blog or some type of article to a magazine within your industry and send them some information on your behalf, like do an introduction for you, and that will hold a lot of weight. So right now we're working together because I want her to write some articles for me and send it to Entrepreneur Magazine or Forbes Magazine on my program Small Biz Pro. So this would be good for you.
I'm like over here, come do some of that for me too. Yeah, but you see the power of a network.
Yeah. Another really, really important suggestion I would love to get you to share with you guys is knowing your competition. One thing that we do is that we do a critical evaluation of your competition. We can even drill down to how much you're spending on advertising, how many views they're getting weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, and that's very important to know who, just, give us 3 or 4 people that are your competition. We can drill it down. So it's really, really important. But yes, I can show you guys how to tap into that, what Gilbert just shared. And one thing I'm going to share to everyone here on the panel, and Gilbert knows, YouTube right now is having an amazing special right now. And because everyone on this panel, female on the panel right now, are a minority. Women, and they got their hands spanked because they didn't hire enough minorities, let alone women. And so I have to say, shout out to our mayor. He definitely gave them a little spank. And so now they're doing a lot of free workshops out there. A lot. YouTube. So the Google.
Oh, Google.
And which is YouTube. They're owned by the same company. But right now, YouTube has a special right now. You'll go to director.youtube.com, and for $150 they'll come out to your business or to a location, and they'll bring their camera crew. They'll create a commercial for you, and then they will consult you on doing some marketing with your YouTube. And you can't be able to stick. It's $150.
That's
so
not
this is
bad.
some of their outreach that they're doing because
that's not bad.
Awesome.
Yeah, so take advantage of it. And just go to directors.youtube.com and take advantage of that. And you put your zip code, and let me know if it's not in your area. I'll allow you guys to use my office address. So you guys can come down to my office. We have a studio and everything there.
Really? Okay.
And I'll tap into that.
Since
you're a friend of Gilbert's, you're a friend of mine.
There you go.
Thanks, Jasondra. That's so sweet.
That's awesome.
This is an ambassador discount you guys are getting right now.
Yeah, because we had been talking about doing YouTube.
It's powerful. It's powerful.
Yeah. It definitely is.
Yes, I could definitely insist. That's one of our specialties is YouTube marketing. Yeah. We can get you on the first page of YouTube in 72 hours or less. And a lot of people can get you there, but we are one of the few that can keep you there. So
that's good.
That'd be great.
That's good. Alisha, so what does the Bella Network what can it do for them?
Well, I'm just loving it. But my focus for them is I'd really like to see you guys grow, especially since it's just the two of you guys and you're going after corporate.
Yeah.
A lot of those corporate accounts, you're going to need to have some additional resources. And so what I would suggest to you is to start aligning with them now so that you can make sure that there's some sync, that you sync well, as individuals working, as professionals, as businesswomen, and that you already have that resource so that when you need them, you can call on them and you've already been vetted. And so that was one of the things that I think you guys would do really well with. But I love the partnership that you guys have and the fact that you guys complement each other. That's amazing. And so it doesn't seem like you guys are trying to step on each other's toes.
This is unique.
Yeah,
we respect each other. We know we offer different things to the table. So we learned to separate, the friendship over the business side of it. So we're it's
funny. A good thing.
It's fabulous. It's funny because they tell you don't go in business with your friend, especially not your best friend.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. And it's definitely been a growing period because trust me, we've had our ups and downs in that kitchen. And
we've bumped heads a couple times.
Yes, we've gone.
Ooh, yeah.
So it's definitely been a growing period, but it's honestly made our friendship and our business stronger.
Yeah, it's actually grown our friendship. Actually,
it's funny too because I'll say something like when we first started thinking about our target market after we took that class, I was like, in my head, I was like, I really just want to do corporate. I don't want to do with weddings that much, because we've done weddings and we're like corporate. I mean, catering, you think of, everybody's telling you, go to weddings, event planners, and you're just like, that's not what I want to do. I want to do corporate. So it's just funny that I'll tell her something, she'll literally be like, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. It's crazy.
We've got another call coming in. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from, please.
Hey, it's Letitia Singletary calling from Willen Hills.
Hey, Letitia, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing fine. Are you listening to the show?
I am. I had to hop on at the last minute, been in and out of some meetings today, but I wanted to at least catch that we're the end of that week.
Okay, so you know we've got Jasondra on the show too, and Lakeisha, right?
Yes. Hey.
Lakeisha.
Hi, Lakeisha. How are you?
I'm doing great. Doing good.
Excellent. So did you have a question for Jasondra or Lakeisha? Or Alisha, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's Lakeisha. This is Lakeisha Gilbert.
No. I know. I said Alisha. I made a mistake.
Do you have a question for us, for any of us on the panel, on the call?
Oh, I was just calling in just to kind of hop in at the end of it, because I told Sandra I was going to be listening at the show today and everything, and I wanted just to kind of hop in and talk about our little new collaboration.
Perfect. So Lakeisha is one of Jasondra's friend, and we met, I think it was 2 Saturdays ago, over at Jasondra's office in Playa Vista. And we've been teaming up ever since. We're positioning ourselves to take on some new ventures. And Lakeisha referred 2 programmers to me. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. And I've reached out to them, and we're in conversations right now. So thank you so much for that.
Oh yes, definitely, no problem.
Now, our guests on the show, Kristina and Sheena, did you want to give them any words of advice or any information, or ask them anything about their business?
And I'll have to apologize because, again, I'm hopping in at the end of the show here. What type of business is it that you guys have? I'm due to apologize.
Oh, no worries. We actually have a mobile catering. We're based out of the Inland Empire. Our company name is Fresh Cut Catering.
Oh, okay, awesome. So you guys, I'm sure you utilize social media.
Oh yes, we're actually been stressing on that a lot lately. So we're learning about hashtags, learning about we're learning a lot about social media, and we're getting ourselves out there more. Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, video is definitely the way to go now. Doing your Facebook Lives and just keeping it consistent and actually kind of turning into a show always helps a lot too. That's something that I did last year, which brought in a lot of clients, just because, we love to see behind the scenes and things that's going on. And, it's just like video is just a thing and the way to go these days. YouTube is another great way to go, as well as just kind of having your own show out there and getting a lot of subscribers, because you never know who's watching. So, yeah, definitely sounds like you guys are already into the social media, and I'll hop on your Facebook page, make sure I like the page as well, and kind of follow you guys.
Thank you so much, Lakeisha, for supporting them, and we're really, really, really proud of them, and I really appreciate you helping them out as well. And we're going to provide, you want to share your phone number so that Lakeisha and others can know how to reach you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys can reach us on our mobile. It's 909-529-2676. And also our website is www.freshcutcatering.us.
Excellent. So definitely reach out to them, Lakeisha, because I know you have some services you offer too that you guys can team up, and who knows, you guys can get together and they give you a sample of their food.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Lakeisha. I appreciate it. And you and I will talk, okay?
All right. Sounds great, guys. All righty.
Thank you. So we've come to that point of our show again. It's 2 minutes to go, and we've got these great guests on our program. I am so excited to have these two ladies on this show. We've been trying to get them for a while, but they've been busy making money. So, we're really happy. Yes, we're really happy to have them. So, you guys have any parting words, any advice, any tips you want to give to entrepreneurs out there listening?
Well, be dedicated to your craft. Like I said, it takes a lot to get your mind in it, and don't take that leap until you are fully fledged into what you'd like to do. And it's not, I would say, as Gilbert taught us, you have to fulfill a need in what you're doing. So our need was to fulfill that we wanted to incorporate more healthier alternative options for cuisines that we thought weren't being represented in the catering industry. So I feel that you have to fulfill a need, and you have to be passionate about it, because if not, you're not going to be able to convince anybody else other than yourself. So visit our website. Again, it's www.freshcutcatering.us, and please like us on Facebook, and we're also on Instagram and LinkedIn. And thank you so much, Gilbert and Jasondra and Alisha. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Continue success.
Yes.
Appreciate it. So, my co-hosts, do you guys have any parting words?
I do. I wish you guys the best. Lakeisha is one of two young ladies that I'm collaborating with. So we're doing a lot of projects together. So you guys are just a perfect example that it can be done. Women get a bad rap out there in terms of being catty and backstabbing, and we don't work together. And that's not true. So you guys are a perfect example. I know I'm currently a perfect example of it does work. Bella Network talks about collaboration and working together as a tribe, as a unit. So congratulations and continue the good work.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it.
And I just want to make sure people know that you can find the Bella Network at TheBellaNetwork.com. And I'd love for you ladies to come and to either to our conference. That would be fabulous.
that would be
That
awesome.
would be amazing.
And Jasondra, you want to?
And also, I want to share my website, www.IamDigi, that's DIGI.pro. IamDigi, DIGI.pro for all your digital marketing needs.
Yes.
And we are at that point right now, and we want to thank everyone for tuning in today. We want to thank Tana Session. Tana was phenomenal also. She had some great information on HR and career development.
Yes. I learned something.
Oh, definitely.
You're not about to get burned.
And we truly want to thank Kristina Gutierrez, as well as Sheena Rosell, and this is just phenomenal. They're from Fresh Cut Catering. They're in the Inland Empire. Check out their website. It's phenomenal. Again, this is Gilbert Buchanan, the small business paramedic, sitting in for my co-host, Crystal Mitchell, who is not here today. This is the Business Zone. We're out.
Hello, meet Larry. Larry is a general contractor. Larry is very good at his craft, but Larry has a very tough time managing his paperwork because he is busy taking care of his clients' needs. Larry just cannot find his important business documents when needed. Larry is also being passed over for bid opportunities from prime contractors because he is perceived as not ready. He doesn't know where his business license, certifications, insurance, and other key corporate documents are located most of the time. Lucy owns an auto body and collision repair shop and has been using a business management and procurement assistance program called Small Biz Pro to keep her business organized, business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. Small Biz Pro is a 3-in-1 cloud-based business management, procurement, and market research assistance system designed to help businesses become business ready, contract ready, and bank loan ready. It also provides back-office operation solutions for small businesses. Lucy is able to stay ahead of her competitors because she uses Small Biz Pro to manage her business daily. Lucy just clicks on Small Biz Pro from her tablet, mobile phone, laptop, or any internet-accessible device for data retrieval, and she's got it. Lucy introduces Larry to Small Biz Pro, and now Larry is more organized and can now find all of his documents and new bid opportunities in seconds. Larry now saves $120 in labor costs for each missing or misplaced document. Just simply go to your web browser and log into smallbizpro.net and register today for a limited 30-day free trial offer. Services start as low as $1 per day. Let's put the competition out of business. Small Biz Pro. If you stay ready, you don't need to get ready. Register now at smallbizpro.net and begin saving money. Email info@smallbizpro.net or call 626-533-1186.